Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Shahza Latif is here with the module web authoring. I'm going to discuss some basic features of this module. So I have composed these few lines for you which will help you understand the steps involved in website designing. But before learning basic features of a web authoring, we should know the definition of a website. As you know, we basically three layers are required to design a web page. So web development layers. What is website? It is a collection of pages and related contents that are often stored together and hosted by web server. Web pages can include a different objects such as a text, sound, videos and still images, or whatever you want to display on your web page. It is come through a different layers. Let's see and understand how many layers are involved. There are three layers: content layer, the presentation layer, or a structure layer or behavior layer. And all information you wish to put on your website, it comes through this content layer. It is basically HTML and which is a hypertext markup and used to develop a content layer. Second is a presentation layer or structure layer. It is a cascading style sheet. It can be written embedded in HTML, usually created in a separate file and saved in CSS format. And we use to format the layout of web page, like your colors, your font color, your font size, your design or your background, whatever you wish to have in the layout. So it comes through a presentation or structure layer. The behavior layer, it's all about Java scripting or coding. And keeping in mind, this is not a part of IGCSE ICT syllabus, so I'm not going to tell things in detail. But anyways, it's enough to know we use behavior layer to make the page interactive with the people. So anyways, getting started with Dreamweaver, which is a text editor, and we use this application software. I mentioned here this this is a term. This basically we used for a Dreamweaver application. What you see in, what you get sometimes whatever you display or whatever you design, so we don't get the result in some cases. So I will discuss it in my last lecture. Anyways, go ahead and read your objectives, which I am going to demonstrate step by steps. So first thing is create a page. So let's go and create a one page. So in order to do is, always remember, you have to create your separate work area as I have created. So we use a text editor is a Dreamweaver. So just go and click on Dreamweaver, open this and create a first page of your web page. So create a new HTML, click on there, click on this. Let's see and some further details. This is a designing mode. It is a coding area. Coding area is about markup. So if you on the top here is some detail about the documents types. So all HTML documents must start with the documents types declaration. So all HTML documents itself begins with HTML and closed with HTML. So this is a site where all external files are going to be attached. So this is my head section where I can write my title. So the title of my page is my first web page. So my first web page, suppose this is, go and view it, go and click on design view. So it shows here the title of my web page. So this is my designing area. You type anything here. Suppose I type, this is my first style. So so just go and see in your coding source. So it comes like this. It comes with this section. This tag is a body tag, opening tag, and closing tag. So whatever you type or write or want to show, so it comes in this section. So if I split on this, or it shows both my designing phase and my source code. So if I type here second thing, second style, okay, so third style. So whatever I do, so if you see clearly here, this is a one tag, P, paragraph tag, it's an opening tag and closing tag. So on the second thing, it's again paragraph tag, opening and closing. Whatever you do, paragraph tag, it opens and closed it. So remember, whatever you do in HTML, you have to begin with a tags, starting and ending. So now in this case, if you see and check, I have created my web page, then my HTML, then use the preset HTML style in the content layer. Of course, I'm working on content layer. So go and use preset style. If I select the first one and use the preset style of HTML. So one, this is H1. H1 is a style name, your tag name. So this one is, second is H2, heading 2. Okay, and this one is heading 3. So we have a total number of heading styles are 6. But in this case, suppose sometime I want to enhance my paragraph or want the existing web page and enhance my text. Sorry, enhance by text. Sorry, here is a text. So now let's see how do I enhance my markup or text to a markup language. So this is my first style. Suppose my remote teaching. Suppose I want to make it bold and italic. So just go select it and write tag B, open it and close it. Here just go and close just by clicking slash. So now if you see, so check it. So now my this line, it is bold. And now just make it italic as well. So write here I, second tag, go and make it italic. So B, and this type is /1 and B. So just close this tag here. Just close it, italic. So now your this is italic. So we can do it through markup language. So now in this case, sometimes we need to write some text where is the superscript and subscript is required. So suppose H2O, water formula, then carbon dioxide and cm cubic centimeter. Suppose, so in this case I will use a different elements of a tags. So just go and first select it. So go here and use subscript and close it. Just do it and slash and it will close. So now second is go here and subscript and close it, closing tag. So this one is subscript, superscript. So now this tag will mark them so now see, isn't the appropriate way to display something which is required, where the superscript and subscript are required? So we mark them through a markup language. So just go and see it in your designing mode and source code and designing mode. So now this is a matter of preset style of HTML. So we have done this and this. Okay, just go and mark them. So we have done it. So add comments to HTML markup. So go back again, see what is the requirement of, suppose I want to mark, I don't want to see this line in my web page. So just go and mark it. So sometimes you wish to have in your source code but don't want to display on your web page. So we mark like this. There's some comments. So add comments. Okay, apply comments. So now the thing is there, but it will not display on my web page. So we can apply comments and we can remove them even. So just go and select it and remove them. If you just go and select it and remove. Okay, now your text is back. So now next step is just go and see some more things which we can do here. Now select let's begin, and we did it, markup, how to add a comments to HTML or open existing web page and enhance this. Yes, we did it. We had applied superscript and subscript and bold, italic and different elements of text. So now this is a point what we want to do, how to create your own style, because HTML there's some limited styles of HTML, or I want to design some more variations so of font size and image and background, everything. I want to have a different layout or different colors. So just go and see how would we do this. So just here, now this time I'm going to create one more website. I'm sorry, this website is untitled so far. So very basic point I forgot to tell. So first title it, save this file, and remember whenever you save the first page of your file, so you must save it by index.html. You know why we select index? Because this is a rule which is internationally set by worldwide consortiums. They set rules and regulations कि whenever you design a web page, so first page should be index.html. So we have to follow rule. Just save it and close it. So now file it has been saved. Go and open a new file. This time I will select CSS file. Now why do I select? Because I'm going to design presentation layer, structure layer, cascading style sheet, so through which I can design a different tags or different things. So let's begin and click on new CSS rules. Just click. Let's click further on tags, and I'm going to design H1. Click. So further we have many options, categories about this. So first of all, have a Times New Roman serif font. Font size it is a 36 px, and a font which is a bold. So go and block what do you want to alignment is a center. I'm going to set a text for my heading. So types is so have a color size is suppose red. So just go and apply. My first style it has been created. Go and click on it further. Design one more tag of H2. So H2, go and select it. This time my font family is a sans serif Arial, and my subheading is 24 suppose, and is a normal. So there's different things and you can apply to design your web page. So right now I will start my things a left align. So apply, and color is about is suppose. So now the third text you can click further to the next to have the third tag to design it. So H3 and OK. So again select your font family. Here is suppose serif, and this time is a 16, and this is a bolder, and your back color is like any color you can have, anything like way black. So go and apply your text alignment is justify or a right, anyways apply. So now one more tags I want to design for my for body section. So go and design one more tag. I want to have a tag, body tag. So design, OK. So there is Arial. No, there's sans serif. Font is your only 12, and it is bold, no light, normal. So that's it. Color is simple, color is green. So I have designed a 4 tags for my first page. H1, H2, H3, and this is for body tag. So just go and apply them with save it, save by my style.css. So just save it. Let's see and open this face and attach this new styles or presentation layer with your HTML page. Just go attach, browse, and my style.html. OK. Now see, it's already it has been changed. Now my H1, because the tag I designed H1 this. So this one was H2. It was H2. So this is H3. This is H3. My tag is H3, and whatever I write here, this is all about body color. Here it comes under this. So just go and select this, select this, and use of heading 1. Okay. So now heading 2. So heading 3. So this is how I can make a different tags to apply a different text. So this is my content layer, and the presentation layer I have created in my CSS file. So let's begin and see. Uh, so CSS style, we done it, created, and we have even attached with our web page tables in the content layer, and open existing web page in both the text editor and the web browser. So just go, it's the only one last step is left. So I will discuss designing a table in detail in my next video. So far, just learn how to attach a simple table to the content layer. So go insert table, and I want to have 3 rows and 3 columns, table with 100%. So because I want to open this web page on my desktop or tablet or my mobile phone, so I will have 100% resolution. So just go and click, this is my table setting. So now type anything is here. Suppose I write here water. Then tag number, give a heading of this, go and select heading H1 because it's my heading. Okay, so now second is, suppose carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide. Third one is go and heading 1 because it's the okay. So here is a cubic centimeter. Suppose on the random text I am going to type, or just want you to know cubic centimeter, a tag. Again apply tag 1 because the bigger one. So if I apply tag 3, so its font family was 14, and this is how. Just go and copy this formula, copy it and paste it here. Okay, so again go and copy this and paste it here like this. I have marked here this one is about H. Formula of marking is, where is the, go and write the exact one. Is a cubic, and here's a carbon oxide. So this one, C, and copy it, paste it here. Okay, so now carbon dioxide is about CO2. So you know there is a no superscript, so just go and change it. Suppose I type, just want to make it a bit visible, this is wrong, go and again write here subscript. Again closing tag and opening tag and closing tag. Now see, is it the same? Okay, so now again to type H1 tag. It was only a brief understanding about this. So this is how I can set my CS style, or I can attach them with my website with the content layers. So now, so basic features I have discussed in this video. So just go, we are left with the last topic. I have to open this page in my browser. So save it. This is my text editor's view, and I am going to open preview in the browser or in the Google Chrome. Google Chrome, you can open it by F12 key. Just press F12, so show and open it in the browser window. So look, so it was the smallest effort to design a simple page, first page of your website. So I guess this is all for today, and stay tuned for my next video in which I will discuss some advanced features of a web authoring. See you soon. Allah Hafiz.